Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Tomar here on behalf of GS College of Commerce. Welcomes you to the platform of Blowing Wings. It is a platform where we are taking online lecture series for semester of BCom 1 students. Here we are with the initiative so that student can learn through online. Due to pandemic, the classes are not going on and they should not suffer, and therefore we are leading with an online lecture series. For this today we have with us in-house teacher Ashish Sahare sir, Professor Ashish Sahare sir, junior college teacher in GS College of Commerce Wardha. He has teaching experience of 13 years. He has taught in engineering college also for 7 years. He is MA, English, MPhil, and he has cleared NET set also. He is attached with the Cambridge Council group also. He is teaching students in the college and he himself has passed BEG Vantage examination. He has published 5 papers in various journals. I would request now Professor Sahare sir to lead further. Thank you.
Hello students, this is Ashish Sahare from Junior College, GS Wardha. I welcome all of you in our online teaching session. I hope you all are enjoying our online teaching session on YouTube. Today I am going to discuss the story from your syllabus, and the name of the story is The Monkey's Paw. Paw यानी पंजा, The Monkey's Paw, बंदर का पंजा. This is the title of the story, The Monkey's Paw, written by William Jacobs. This story, The Monkey's Paw, is a supernatural story. Now, what is supernatural and what is supernatural story? We'll discuss ahead, but before beginning the story, we'll see the introduction of the author. William Jacobs, born on 8 September 1863 and died on 1 September 1943, was an English author of short stories and novels. During his career, he was best known for his farcical comedies, and occasionally he also wrote supernatural stories, and is best remembered today for The Monkey's Paw, which he had written in 1902. As The Monkey's Paw is a supernatural story, what is supernatural? Supernatural is attributed to an invisible agent such as ghost or spirit. Or in a simple term, supernatural means such things which are beyond scientific understanding or beyond a natural law. All these things are called supernatural. And what is supernatural stories? Supernatural is anything which stands apart from the natural law or the universe. This element is the central theme of supernatural stories, which contains anything unearthly or abnormal. Usually, this form deals with the elements such as werewolves, spirits, vampires, demon, psychotic behavior, ghost, and anything which is paranormal. And when all these elements are added in the story, such as werewolf, spirits, vampire, ghost, demon, the story is called supernatural. Now I hope you understood what is supernatural and what is supernatural stories. When unscientific things, unnatural things, uncommon things like ghost, spirit, vampires are added in the story, that story is called supernatural story. Now come to the characters of the story, the monkey's paw. There are 4 characters in the story: Mr. White, Mrs. White, Herbert, Major Morris. Mr. White and Mrs. White are husband wife. Herbert is their only son, and Major Morris is Major Sergeant in the British Army in India. So these are the 4 characters in the story, the monkey's paw. Now we'll see the story. The story begins with a game of chess. One stormy and cold winter night, an elderly man, Mr. White, is at home with his wife and his son. Mr. White is playing chess with his son, Herbert. Mr. White tries to distract him by speaking about bad weather, but Herbert's concentration is on the game, and finally he wins the game. Mr. White has invited his friend, Mr. Morris, who is a sergeant major in British Army. When Mr. Morris arrives, he served whiskey, and Mr. White and Herbert also joins him. Mrs. White is sitting beside the fire. See, students, the story begins with a game of chess. Mr. White is playing chess with his son Herbert, and while playing chess, he tries to distract the attention of his son Herbert by speaking about bad weather and some other things. He tries to distract him, but Herbert concentrates on his game, whereas Mr. White takes a risk while playing the game by moving his king, and finally Herbert wins the game. On the same night, Mr. White has also invited his friend Mr. Morris for dinner, and White family is waiting for Mr. Morris. When Mr. Morris arrives, he is welcomed by White family. He is served whiskey, and Mr. White and Herbert also joins him, whereas Mrs. White is sitting beside the fire. As far as Major Morris is concerned, Major Morris is a very jolly person. He shares some adventures, stories and experiences of India, as he had been in India for 21 years. While discussing, Mr. White asked Morris about monkey's paw. Major Morris tries to distract him, but Mr. White wants to know about it. He then shows Mr. White a mummified monkey's paw, which an Indian fakir or holy man placed a spell upon. Placed a spell upon is a phrase. मतलब इसका मतलब है कि जादू करना. Indian fakir or holy man placed a spell upon, allowing 3 separate men each to ask 3 wishes of the monkey's paw. Morris tells White that the first man who had 3 wishes of the paw asked for death as his third and final wish. Major Morris is a jolly person, and he served in India in British Army for 21 years. So he saw the Indian life, the saints in India, fakirs in India, you know whom we call fakir. And he had also experiences of adventurous stories as he was in the army. So he entertains White family by telling his adventurous stories and other things, miracle things from India. While speaking, Mr. White asked him about the monkey's paw. Mr. Morris tries to distract him from the thought of monkey's paw, but on his insistence, Mr. Morris show him a mummified monkey's paw, which an Indian fakir placed a spell upon. एक मंकी का पॉ उसको दिखाता है मिस्टर मॉरिस मिस्टर वाइट को, जिसके ऊपर एक इंडियन फकीर ने जादू किया हुआ है. एंड व्हाट इज द फीचर ऑफ दिस मंकीज पॉ? दैट three separate men each to ask three विशेष. क्या जादू किया था एक फकीर ने, इंडियन फकीर ने उस मंकी पॉ के ऊपर में, कि तीन अलग अलग विशेष उस मंकी पॉ से मांग सकते हैं. इस तरह का जादू उसके ऊपर उसने किया था कि तीन अलग लोग तीन अलग अलग विशेष मांग सकते थे. चौथा नहीं, सिर्फ तीन लोग तीन अलग अलग विशेष. And the first man who possessed it, his last wish was the death. And after his death, that monkey's paw, that magical and mysterious monkey paw, came to Mr. Morris. It means Mr. Morris is the second person who possessed that monkey's paw. Understanding? Mr. White asked Morris whether he has asked for three vishesh. Major Morris says he has asked three vishesh from the paw. He does not reveal what three vishesh he himself asked from the paw, but he is clearly of the impression that only a fool would seek to ask three vishesh of it. Mr. White says to Morris, if you ask for three vishesh, then why do you keep this paw with you now? Major Morris says he planned to sell it, but people say first they would see whether the vishesh would be completed, then they would pay for it. The curiosity of Mr. White increases about the mysterious and magical monkey paw, and he asks Morris whether he has asked for three vishesh. Mr. Morris is the second person who is possessing that monkey's paw, remember, and Mr. White is asking him whether he has asked for three vishesh. Major Morris says he has asked for three vishesh, but Major Morris is a kind of reserved person, so he does not reveal what three vishesh he asked to the monkey's paw. But Mr. White asked him, if you have already expressed your three vishesh to the monkey's paw, then why do you keep this paw with you now? Major Morris says he planned to sell it. उसने अपनी तीन विशेष मांगने के बाद ये मंकी का जो पॉ है वो बेचने का प्लान किया था. He planned to sell it, but some people say first they would see whether their vishesh would be completed or not, and then they would pay for it. And some people say that they don't believe in these kind of things, these kind of superstitious things, and therefore he is still having it. There is some curiosity in the mind of Mr. White, and he wants to have it. Major Morris then advises White not to take the paw from him, and Morris even throws the monkey's paw on the fire to try to prevent his friend from taking it. However, White retrieves the paw from the flames. Major Morris says to White, I already threw it into the fire, but you pick it. Now whatever happens with you hereafter, you will wholly be responsible for it, and departs from there. The curiosity about the monkey's paw increases in the mind of Mr. White, and now he wants to have that monkey's paw. Major Morris advises Mr. White not to take the paw from him, and he tries to pursue him from the thought of monkey's paw, and he also throws it into the fire. But Mr. White retrieves it from the flame, from the fire. Major Morris says to White, I already threw it into the fire and still you pick it. Now whatever happens with you, as it is a mysterious and magical monkey's paw, and one Indian fakir placed a spell on it, if whatever happens with you hereafter, you will wholly be responsible for it. And after having his dinner, he departs from there. After the departure of Major Morris, White family says he is an interesting person, but what he told about monkey's paw is nonsense. Herbert says to his father he should wish to be an emperor from the monkey's paw, so that he would be free from Mrs. White's orders and works. Mrs. White chased Herbert for making fun of her. Second time, Herbert is serious and he says to his father that he should wish for 200 pounds. If their wish of 200 pounds is fulfilled, their home loan will be clear. Spurred on by his son, White wishes upon the paw, asking for 200 pounds. Now here the first wish begins of Mr. White. After the departure of Major Morris, White family says that Major Morris is an interesting person, but whatever he spoke about the mysterious magical monkey's paw is all nonsense. And in joking, Herbert says to his father that he should wish for becoming an emperor. If he becomes an emperor, he would be free from the orders and works of Mrs. White. वो कहता है कि उसने एम्पेरर बनने की इच्छा व्यक्त करनी चाहिए मंकी पॉ से. अगर वो एम्पेरर बनते हैं तो वो अपने वाइफ के ऑर्डर से और काम से मुक्त हो जाएंगे. इस तरह का मजाक उड़ाता है और मिसेस वाइट जो है हर्बर्ट के पीछे दौड़ती है कि वो उसका मजाक उड़ा रहा है. बट सेकेंड टाइम Herbert is somewhat serious when he says to his father that he should wish for 200 pounds to the monkey's paw. वो अपने फादर से कहता है कि मंकी पॉ से उसने 200 पाउंड के लिए 200 पाउंड मांगना चाहिए. If they get 200 pounds, their home loan will clear. Spurred on by his son, Mr. White wishes upon the paw and asking for 200 pounds. This is the first wish of Mr. White, that he asked for 200 pounds. As soon as he asks for 200 pounds, he notices some movement in the monkey's paw, and out of fear, he throws it on the floor. He is sweating, fearing, and says monkey's paw should be certainly something mysterious and magical. They all go to their bedroom to sleep. The next morning, Herbert, the son, goes off to work, and both Mr. and Mrs. White discuss the wish the husband made the night before. Now what happens? As soon as Mr. White asks for 200 pounds by taking the monkey's paw in his hand, he wished for 200 pounds. But he notices a snake-like movement in monkey's paw, and he fears a lot and he throws it on the floor. He's sweating, fearing, and he tells to his son and Mrs. White that there is something mysterious and magical about this monkey's paw, because when I wished for 200 pounds, it moved like a snake in my hand, and therefore I threw it on the ground. And he is fearing, he's sweating, and then they all go to bedroom to sleep. The next morning, Herbert goes to work, and the couple, Mr. White and Mrs. White, discuss about the wish he made the last night. Later that day, a smartly dressed man turns up at the house bearing bad news. The son had died in an accident at work earlier that day after being caught in the machinery. The man who represents the firm for which Herbert worked reveals that the company would like to offer a sum to Mr. and Mrs. White by way of compensation. The sum is 200 pounds. At this news, Mr. White promptly faints. The third part of the story opens a few weeks later. The Whites have buried their son and are grieving. The next day, Herbert goes to work, and after some time, two persons come to Mr. White's home, and they come with a bad news. And what is the bad news? They tell to Mr. White that their only son Herbert is no more. While working in the company, he caught in the machinery and died on the spot. The company cannot do anything but can give only compensation amount to White family. And when Mr. White asks the compensation amount, he is shocked to listen the amount of compensation, and the amount is 200 pound. They cannot believe it. The last night he asked for 200 pounds to the monkey's paw. The next day his only son Herbert died in the company, caught in the machinery, and company wants to give compensation as 200 pound. They bury their son, and it is a great shock to White family, and grieving at the death of their only son. One night, Mrs. White, who has clearly taken her son's terrible death very badly, wakes her husband in the middle of the night and asks in desperation for him to fetch the monkey's paw and to use it to make one last wish for their son to be alive again. The husband is reluctant to carry out such a request, but eventually agrees. He wishes on the monkey's paw for their son to be restored to life, and they both stay up that night waiting and hoping. The untimely demise of Herbert is unbearable to Mrs. White and Mr. White, because Herbert is their only son. It is unbearable for her. One night, Mrs. White wakes her husband in the middle of the night and asks him to fetch the monkey's paw and make one last wish. And what is the wish? What is the second wish? The second wish is she wants to ask to the monkey's paw that to restore their son to life again. Now see, it is natural thing, after the death nobody come to life again. मरने के बाद में फिर से कोई जिंदा नहीं होता है. And what Mrs. White is asking to restore her son. मंकी पॉ को क्या मांगते हैं वो कि उनका जो बेटा है उसको फिर से जिंदा कर दो. To restore him to life again. So here we find the element of supernatural. That's what I was explaining you while explaining supernatural story. This is unnatural thing. His son died. Herbert died while working in the factory, and they are wishing to restore him to life. This is unnatural, supernatural element, remember. The husband is reluctant to carry out such a request, but eventually agrees. He wishes on the monkey's paw The husband is reluctant to carry out such a request, but eventually agrees. He wishes on the monkey's paw for their son to be restored to life, and they both stay up that night waiting and hoping. Mr. White is not reluctant to carry out such a request, but eventually agrees. And he wishes to the monkey paw to restore his son to life. and they wait for some time. Then there comes a knock at the door, and Mrs. White, identifying the figure at the door as Herbert, pleads with her husband to let him in. Mr. White fears a lot. He does not want to open the door and begs her not to open the door, but still she rushes to open the door. As she struggles to reach the bolt, the knocking becomes more insistent. Mr. White grabs the monkey's paw and quickly makes his third and final wish, to return to Herbert to rest in peace. The noise at the door stops and he opens the front door to find the road outside deserted. His wife utters a wail of despair. As soon as he wished to restore Herbert to life, after some time they listen knocking at the door, and Mrs. White is quite sure that it is Herbert who is knocking at the door. But Mr. White remembers the words of Indian fakir, or the Major Morris, that Indian fakir placed a spell on monkey's paw. वो वर्ड्स उसको याद आते हैं कि वो मंकी पॉ के ऊपर जादू किया था इंडियन फकीर ने, और उसको लगता है कहीं ना कहीं दरवाजे के ऊपर हर्बर्ट कैसे हो सकता है, वो तो मर गया, तो बैड स्पिरिट होंगी, कोई बैड सोल होगा या बैड स्पिरिट होगी, एंड दैट्स व्हाई ही डज नॉट वांट टू ओपन द डोर. But Mrs. White wants to open the door as she thinks that she can get her son back, and when she rushes to open the door, Mr. White grabs the monkey's paw again in his hand and asks for the third and last wish. And what is the third wish? The third wish is that he asks the monkey's paw to return to Herbert to rest in peace. What is the third wish? Mr. White asks to the monkey's paw that to send Herbert, वो हर्बर्ट है या और कोई बैड स्पिरिट है, उसको वापस भेज दो. अगर हर्बर्ट है, टू सेंड हिम बैक टू द ग्रेव टू रेस्ट इन पीस. वो फिर से मंकी पॉ अपने हाथ में लेता है और अपनी तीसरी विश एक्सप्रेस करता है कि हर्बर्ट को ग्रेव में वापस भेज दो, ताकि वो जो है शांति से ग्रेव में रह सके. And when Mr. White opens the door, after expressing his wish, when he opens the door, he finds nobody at the door. The road is also deserted. When Mrs. White finds nobody at the door, she starts crying loudly, because Herbert is her only son, and untimely demise of her son is unbearable to her, and she utters a wail of despair. Such is the story of monkey's paw. In the story, William Jacob has used symbolism. Mainly there are two symbols. The monkey's paw itself is a symbol, and game of chess is another symbol. We'll see one by one these symbols. Now this question may also be asked in your university examination. What does the story symbolize, or what does the monkey paw symbolize, or what does the game of chess symbolize? The monkey's paw is a symbol of desire and greed. Remember, the monkey's paw is a symbol of desire and greed. Everything that its owner could possibly wish for, and the unrestricted ability to make it happen. This power makes the paw alluring even to unselfish people who desire nothing and have everything they need. Mr. White, for example, hastily retrieves the paw from the fire, even though he himself admits that he wouldn't know what to wish for if he owned the paw. Its potential also prompts Herbert to half jokingly suggest wishing for money the whites don't really need, ostensibly just to see what happens. The paw grants Mr. White's wishes by killing Herbert and raising his corpse from the grave in an unexpected and highly sinister twist. At the same time, however, the paw's omnipotent power may be misperceived because Herbert's death may have been entirely coincidental and the knocks on the door may be from someone other than his living corpus. Now we'll see another symbol, chase. Chase has been used here as another symbol. Chase symbolizes life. In the monkey's paw, those who play a daring, risky game of chase, for example, will lose, just as those who take unnecessary risk in life will die. When the story opens, Mr. White and Herbert play chase by the fire, and the game's outcome mirrors the story's outcome. Mr. White, the narrator, explains, has a story of radical changes concerning chase. He takes terrible, unnecessary risk with his king, risk that make his wife nervous as she watches the game unfold. As he plays, he notices that he has made a mistake that will prove deadly. The risk and mistakes Mr. White make playing chess parallel the risk and mistakes he makes wishing on the monkey's paw. These mistakes ultimately lead to Herbert's death, the most radical change of all. In this way, two symbols have been used in the story, the monkey's paw and chase. So we will stop here. I hope you have understood the story. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. It was wonderful hearing you. Really, the message which you have conveyed is an excellent one. I would like to assure you from my students that my students have really, the students are really going to be benefited by whatever you have conveyed them. Thank you once again. I, Dr. Tomar, expresses my thanks from my entire team. Thank you, everybody.